Hello and welcome back to Fire Emblem. We're going right into it.
Part 1. White Clouds. Pegasus Moon. Throne of Knowledge. The northern lands are enveloped in a bitter cold, and frigid winds are carried across the sea to the south of Adrestia. When feather-white snow falls on Fódlan's locket, the fort looks as delicate as a pearl. However, beneath that snowy blanket, her throat is more treacherous than ever.
So yeah, we left the previous episode at this moment right before we're going to have a bunch of story thrown at us. Receive 5,000 gold from the Church of Seros as funding for this month's activities. Ooh, something immediately.
Rhea, please talk to me. What are you hiding? What is the meaning of how that one looks? It is almost as though...
As I said, there is nothing of which to speak, for now. At the end of this month...
I read Gerald's diary. I happened upon it in his room.
I love how guilty he sounds.
I read Gerald's diary.
Just a bit where he says, I read Gerald's diary.
What?
It's so guilty. It's like he's admitting to something that he's like, it's a small child admitting to, like, I stole the cookie out of the cookie jar. You know, it's that same energy he's bringing to that.
In it, he stated the reason for his departure. The baby, thought to have died in the fire, has returned to us. Gerald realized that you had done something to the child and decided to flee. What did you do to that baby, Rhea? Nothing questionable, I should hope.
You can tell that Seteth is like he has a lot of judgment built up. He's like, I really want to say more to Rhea, but I'm just going to say questionable. Just not directly accusatory.
Seteth, enough. They will be here shortly. No more, I beg of you. I will take our dear professor to the Holy Tomb. There, I should be able to see our dearest wishes to fruition. When I was young, I heard her voice there. I'm sure of it. You may enter. I have been awaiting your arrival, Professor. Now that you have received sacred power from the goddess, there is somewhere you must pay a visit to at once. You must go to the Holy Tomb so that you may receive a divine revelation from the goddess.
A revelation?
The Holy Tomb is where the goddess sleeps. This monastery was originally built for the purpose of protecting that hallowed temple.
Only a select few know of it, but there is a legend about Seros and the Holy Tomb. Saint Seros, the first soul to be gifted power from the goddess, received her revelation there. She was told that it was her sacred duty to save the people of Fódlan, and that she must use her power wisely in order to lead them. The words that were handed down to Seros from the goddess will likely fall upon your ears as well.
Prepare yourself to go at once. There, may you find out why you were blessed with such power.
There will be a ceremony at the Holy Tomb. It is then that you will receive the goddess's revelation. You may share this mission with your students.
Okay. Do you think it is wise? You know what? We're not going to question her. A mission now?
It is said that when Seros received the revelation, she had holy warriors by her side protecting her. Your students, who have followed you and fought alongside you through the darkest of times, are well suited to stand by you for the ceremony. Of course, as the leader of the Church of Seros, I will be by your side as well.
Isn't that too dangerous?
The Holy Tomb is a sacred temple that is sealed off from the rest of the world. There is nothing to fear. Even if something were to happen, I am more than capable of protecting myself.
Much has changed, but your duty has not wavered. Steel your mind for the ceremony and prepare your students well.
Okay. We can do that. I wonder when we're going to get Rhea's A support, because it must happen pre-time skip, right? So it might be this month. Hilda's birthday? Oh, Hilda, it's time for a tea party. What kind of tea does she like? Mint?
Wow, thanks for inviting me. Whoa, you got my favorite tea.
I'm just on a roll.
Oh, wow, thanks.
Okay, so I'm getting into the mind of Hilda. She's kind of self-centered. You know, I was thinking of other personality traits, but she's kind of self-centered.
Huh?
I heard some gossip. Uh-huh, yep.
Yep.
Cute monks.
Yep.
Uh-huh, yeah.
Yep.
Dinner.
Yep.
Perfect. 3 of 3.
You don't say much, so you're easy to talk to.
Sip tea. Nod. Oh, blush or laugh? Blush? Wanted laugh? I think that's still perfect because we had the right tea. Perfect. All right. Zoom.
No boring lectures, okay?
Okay.
If you hear anything, it's not my stomach grumbling. Just so you know.
Okay. Thanks for letting me know.
Thanks for the tea. I hope you'll invite me again.
Well, hopefully I don't need to and you'll just join my house. You know, you could do that. It is allowed. Well, not this month. Next month. It's Hanneman's birthday? Oh, it's a tea party time. Hanneman. 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 What type of tea does Hanneman like? He might like almond blend.
My room works better for me, but I am willing to compromise. For today. Thank you.
Nope, that
Will
was
you
not his
drink
tea. Alright, Hanneman, you like crests.
What?
Ooh, working together? Gifts? Okay. Not good to get the first one wrong. Your ambitions. Oh, never mind.
Indeed.
Library?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Well, it was just nice.
Thank you for a wonderful time, Professor.
It didn't give me the option of the existence of crests. I was banking on that one being there. It usually is there. Okay, and now, once it connects to Nintendo's online service. By fusing with Sothis and awakening the progenitor god's power, Alpax obtained the certification for the Enlightened One class. We look so happy.
It's time to start anew.
Alright, so, there are important quests you haven't completed yet. Check the quest list and complete them before the end of this month. Are there? I've never seen that message. Was it learning to teach? Is that the important quest? Yes, I think it might be. Oh, I never handed that one in. Oh, I think that was it. Yeah, I think that's what that must be there when you have a quest you haven't done. Maybe a question of conduct. Is there any other one that could be important? No. Yeah, so it must be learning to teach because we had it there. Okay. We have a ton of supports to do. I'm gonna chuck in a save first because let's not save over the one I loaded to start the episode. We're gonna save in here. Then I'm gonna check our certifications just to check that we're good. Actually, let's check our new class first. Yeah, so inventory reclass. Have a look. So we are currently in this new class, the Enlightened one. So we finished Hero. Hero's done. Okay, so there's actually no reason to be Hero unless we want Swordfarer and Vantage. Which, you know, are fair enough. We could have them, but we get Swordfarer either way. So it's basically, do you want Vantage or Terrain Resistance? Plus 3 magic, and the ability to use magic, an extra movement, an extra dex, 2 extra resilience, an extra defense, and an extra charm. I mean, they're really not comparable. This is just a better class. And it can use axes just as well as this class can, except we don't get the skill experience bonus, which doesn't really matter at this point. Yeah, Enlightened One is definitely the right class to be in at this point. It's just better. Okay, good. Glad we worked that out. Certifications. So don't care about Edelgard, because she'll be gone very soon. Linthart is in his class. And anyone else? Flames doesn't have a class still. Yep. Hanneman is in his. And he's still working on the Master One. He's not high enough level. Manuel is in hers. Shamir was already in it when we got her. Yeah, you're in Dancer. That's why I can't see anything else. You've finished your War Master class, or your War Monk class, and we could leave you in it. I was wondering whether we wanted to check out Grappler here. Probably not. Like, there's not really a great reason to switch unless it has a good ending thing, but we could try it out. Constance, she's finished her class. The only other one she could do is the grappling one, but that's definitely not good for her. Although, actually, she'd be able to do just as well, because Mystic Blow is useful in, like, she can use that in all classes. Ah, yes, I was told with Hanneman, if I like his assassin look, I should look at his grappler look, was what I was told. So let's have a look. That is, that's pretty good. Yeah, I like it. I like the lack of clothing, but still keeping the monocle. That's definitely something to go with. The other thing with Hanneman, I don't have another thing with Hanneman. I don't know why I said another thing with Hanneman, because there's nothing else in my mind when I said that. Okay, well, so we can do supports right now. The supports that we can do are Rhea. Oh, okay, so yes, it does unlock this month. You know what? Let's start with the best one. Let's do Rhea.
Hello there. I've been waiting for you.
So this is taking place in the Goddess Tower.
If you would, please allow me a closer look at your face. Those beautiful shining eyes and silken hair so similar to my own.
Well, we're a little unnerved by this.
Oh dear, please excuse my rudeness. I forgot myself for a moment. It is only that we haven't had a chance to speak privately since you were blessed with the power of the goddess. I hope I have not caused you any discomfort.
Not at all.
In that case, I hope you will allow me to behold your sweet face again in the future. It is my dearest wish that we may strengthen the bonds between us further still.
Our bonds?
Yes. As souls blessed by a connection to the progenitor god, the bonds between us are truly unbreakable. Just as the goddess blessed you with her own power, I too received her divine protection long, long ago. Though different, our fates are entwined.
I understand.
You say that now, but I am certain there is much you still wish to know. To that end, know that truth has a way of revealing itself in time. If you experience any further changes, please know that you can rely on me to guide you. Sedith and Flayn are also here to support you however they can. Dear child, may the goddess protect you always.
What a tease. If I hadn't already done the Golden Deer story that ended with some answers, if I hadn't already done the Black Eagle's other route that gave us some answers, if I hadn't already done the Blue Lion's other route that gave us answers, that would be the most unsatisfying support level A we could possibly run into. She basically says, let me stare at you. Oh yeah, there's some connection between me, Sedith, and Flayn. That's it. Wow. Okay. I didn't mean to sound quite so mad at it, but I'm just like, I was expecting a little bit more, a little bit of pizzazz, a little bit of, here's a single thread of information that we didn't give you anywhere else in the game, and it's like, no, I already knew everything going in there. Anyway, Ferdinand Manuela, let's go.
My princess is lovely. My princess is fair. She sings like cicadas in midsummer's air.
Cicadas?
Those noisy little bugs that swarm about, endlessly mingling with one another?
Oh, good point. I will revise. My princess is lovely. My princess is fair. She sings like a swallow in midsummer's air.
Migrating birds. Never sticking around for long. Always off to find love somewhere else.
No, what I meant was,
Oh, Ferdinand, you're just not yourself today. You don't seem focused. Your poetry lacks poetry. Perhaps a break is in order.
I would not dream of stopping now. This is my golden opportunity.
Pardon me?
We are finally alone. Just the two of us.
Ooh.
Why, yes, we are, aren't we?
You see, Manuela, I have long admired you.
Is that a fact?
I saw you perform countless times while you were with the opera company.
Oh, I see. So what did you think?
The figure you cut, that heartbreaking voice, I was mesmerized. That is why I am tongue-tied. I am nervous about speaking to you alone, after idolizing you for so long.
There's no need to be nervous, Ferdinand. That songstress you recall is long gone. I get nervous too, you know. But I want you to feel relaxed around me. Understood?
Yes, yes, I promise to try.
You're really full of surprises, you know that? I assumed you'd be more interested in combat than the arts. Come and chat sometime? I'd love to hear more about how my performances mesmerized you.
I'm sure you would, Manuela, but that would be very inappropriate as a teacher. Lindhart? Flane? Actually, let's do Hanneman first.
Professor Hanneman, do you have a moment?
Linhardt, of course.
Last time we talked, you mentioned the importance of having goals. I gave it some thought, and in the end, I couldn't find one.
Well, no need to panic. Sometimes a goal can reveal itself to you without warning.
What's your goal, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh, mine? I want to create a world where everyone can access the power of crests, where no one has to suffer from having or not having that power.
Huh, that's a pretty big dream. But then wouldn't you end up studying everyone? In that world, you'd be killing yourself trying to do research on every person alive.
Ah, you may be right. But at least then, we wouldn't be the only ones taking such pains. The more people who have crests, the more people who will do research. And with more students, the research will progress far faster than it is today. That also means there would be less of the back and forth you don't have the energy for, which should make you happy.
Maybe so.
Does that still do nothing to pique your interest?
To be brutally honest, it would be way less exhausting, but less satisfying as well. That's like fishing at a market.
So you at least understand that much. That is why I do research. If someone's going to see results someday, then I want it to be me. That's a thought that keeps me moving forward, even when it is difficult to do so.
That sounds like enthusiasm. That's not something I have. But if we work together, I wonder if it would spark that enthusiasm.
Are you saying you would agree to study crests with your old professor?
In the end, I think it would probably be more interesting than fishing alone. I don't even have anyone to show any big fish I catch.
Oh, as it were, I feel very much like someone who's made a catch. But the future shall hold even greater things than that. That's a promise.
It feels like this support should be moving on to like an A level, as in that feels like they had a great connection between each other. Also like how Lindhart was like, yeah, I don't have a particular enthusiasm for this right now, but I'm also kind of in a place where I don't have any enthusiasm. And this seems like a good play. Like, you know, you're so enthusiastic, I want to be a part of that. I think that's kind of cool. Anyway, Lindhart and Flane.
Flane, I have another question for you, if you please.
Another one, Linhart? When will you leave me in peace?
A breakthrough has been made concerning your crest. A major crest of Saint Sethline, correct?
Well, yes. I've been trying to keep that quiet.
Part of my interest on this topic is that I possess a minor crest of Sethline myself.
I am aware.
Possessing a minor crest is uncommon, but not rare among the noble families. However, a major crest of Sethline, that is beyond rare.
Oh, is it?
I love the way her poker face is pretty good.
I am quite curious as to why you were born with such a rare major crest. Given that mine is a minor crest of the same type, it's possible that you and I are distant relations.
You and I related? I am quite certain that is not the case.
Oh, do you have access to a detailed ancestry? That could be a most useful tome.
No, I do not. However...
A shame. Oh, to explore one's lineage and investigate such possibilities. Alas, the odds of your being a direct descendant of Saint Sethline are quite low. The prevailing theory among respectable scholars is that Saint Sethline died having never married.
Uh-huh. They would be... right, 1 out of 2 ain't bad.
It's true she's unmarried. Was unmarried, that is. I hate to disappoint you, but I'm not a descendant of Saint Sethline. Of this, I can assure you.
While I do not subscribe to your absolute certainty, I do agree your relation to her is highly unlikely. Yet there is some connection between yourself and Saint Sethline.
What was that you were mumbling to yourself?
Nothing. My apologies. Simply thinking aloud. I do hope we can continue this discussion sometime.
He always acts so oddly. It makes me ill at ease.
So I don't think we've ever seen their A-level support before. So I'm interested to see whether it's like directly stated during that. Also, I just want to double check something. So, did I not get an item that had like a bonus when you use it with Saint Sethline? Or with the Sethline thing? Yeah, this staff. Yeah, staff linked. Oh, okay. I should 100% have that on Linthart if I was trying to min-max the usage of that. Wait, does magic staff? Let me just check it. Magic staff, does that increase range by 1? No. It guides use of magic and raises might, but doesn't actually increase range. Okay, so this is the only one that increases range that we've got so far. So I think it's still fine on Hanneman, but I was like, it's something I should keep an eye out for, because we could have had that on Linthart for a while, actually, because we got that during the paralog. Anyway, Dorothea and Manuela.
Professor Manuela, it's been far too long since we've had a proper chat. Let's fix that right now.
Too true, Dorothea. We hardly have a moment to spare here. But it's so nice to see you flourishing. It certainly brings back memories. You know, somehow you've gotten even prettier. The years have been kind to you.
That's something like a rose telling a daisy it's pretty, but I appreciate the compliment all the same.
Oh, honey, if that's the case, I hope you'll work hard to never become a rose like me. Too many thorns.
Oh, stop it. You've accomplished a great deal. You should be proud.
That's a very nice sentiment, and I appreciate it. Thank you. So, I've been dying to know, how did you come to be enrolled here? I know you didn't have any family connections. How'd you do it?
Well, it did require pulling some noble strings. But learning everything to pass the entrance exams, that was all me, and very hard. Especially while I was still singing for the opera. But I wanted the academy more than anything else.
Well, bravo, and well done. You've always had to find your own way in life, haven't you? I so wish you could rely on people more often. Still, though, you haven't said why you worked so hard to get into Garreg Mach to begin with.
Isn't it obvious? Because you were here. When you retired, it broke my heart. But it also woke me up. Seeing someone like you, who shined so brightly on the stage, give it all up and start a brand new life. It got me thinking about my own future, and what I wanted it to look like. As ever, I followed your lead.
Oh my. I don't know what to say.
I had also heard that the heirs to the Alliance, Empire, and the Kingdom were all enrolling this year. With such an exceptional crop of potential spouses, how could I go anywhere else?
And have you gotten what you were after? Your dreams, a future, and a good partner?
I'm sure I'll find my somebody someday, but I haven't found them yet. It's so nice to spend time with you again, Manuela. It's been too long.
Alright, next one we have is Ignatz and Shamir. Okay.
Excuse me, Shamir?
So the last one we had of this was Ignatz being like very kind of uncertain and not asking us questions and then leaving suddenly. Then Shamir just going, just tell me what you want, basically. So, let's see how this one goes.
What is it? Do you need something?
Yes. I was curious about the world beyond Fódlan.
Oh.
You came from somewhere outside Fódlan, right? I'm curious about your homeland, what kind of place it was. And I thought you might...
I will not.
Fair enough.
Sorry?
There's no point in me telling you about it.
I see. All right, then.
Wait. You misunderstand. Hearing me tell stories about the things I've seen, what good is that? That's just my experience.
That's exactly what you wanted.
If you want to know about the world, you need to experience it for yourself. Is what I meant to say.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's what it was. That's good.
How so?
I thought maybe you didn't like me.
Is that what you think? In your experience, do I seem to dislike you? If you can't determine something as simple as that, then you would gain nothing from the outside world.
Oh, I don't actually know. I'm not very good at reading people, I guess.
Ask me. I'm right here.
I'm not that brave. I'm sorry. I'll leave you alone. I'll be going now.
Not brave enough to ask a simple question. Or does he just not care?
Well, he said he's not brave enough, so that seems to be pretty conclusive. But yeah, okay, so I'm assuming the A support is him coming in post-time skip with the confidence to actually, you know, have a proper conversation. Alright, Flame Manuela, let's go.
Hello, Manuela. I was just wondering, what was it like back when you were involved with that opera troupe?
So previously on Flame and Manuela, Flame didn't know what an opera was, and revealed to Manuela that she did live in Embar.
Your life must have been quite different from how it is here, I imagine.
My, how bold to ask an adult about their private life.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think I'd fully realised this before, but even the staff don't know about Flame, apart from it's purely Seteth and Rhea who know. I hadn't fully realised that, but it makes sense. Well, Anna Hanneman, but, you know, he knows due to crests, I believe. Or he knows something is going on due to crests.
I'll humor you, though. A diva's life is only glamorous while she's on stage. The rest of her time is consumed by grueling training. Just days and days of practicing, beginning at sunrise, with barely a moment to rest from one performance to the next. Then, once the performances begin, you're on stage for 3 shows a day. Absolutely exhausting. Is that anything like you imagined?
It sounds like a world all its own. Thank you. I find the topic fascinating. What sort of roles did you tend to be cast in? As the lead performer, did you play the part of a princess much? Oh, I can only imagine how illustrious that would be.
Yes, I was a princess once or twice. And it was quite something, let me tell you. All those royal jewels and flowing gowns. And they didn't just give me the pretty clothes to wear because I was beautiful, you know. I had to fight and claw my way into every role. But once I was there on stage, singing my solo, and all eyes were on me, it was worth it. I was rewarded for every one of my countless hours of practice. And the cheers when I finished a song, the applause. Oh, I can't properly explain it, but I can tell you, It's an experience I will cherish until the day I die.
Wondrous! It all sounds so very glamorous. Despite how rigorous a schedule you kept, it sounds like the hard work was worth those fleeting moments on stage. Mine has always been a quiet life. It is hard not to feel a twinge of envy, hearing such stories from you.
There's a lot to be said for the quiet life. It was never for me, of course. Still, I hear it's a pretty good deal for a lot of other folks. The thing is, Flayn, well, you always have to remind yourself that if a place shines brighter than anywhere else, its shadows will be darker too.
Oh. So Manuela's... because this has another level to the support. I'm assuming the final bit is Manuela fully revealing the shadows.
What do you mean?
Nothing. It's a thing I hope you never come to understand.
Oh.
You know what? The next time you visit, I'll tell you all about the time I played a beautiful princess, and about the handsome prince she fell in love with.
Oh, please! I would love to hear all about it.
Okay, so we have done all of the supports that we had there, and there was a lot of them. I'm interested in the Flayn and Manuela one most so far. Well, Flayn, Manuela, and... Actually, you know what? It's the Flayn ones, because the other one we had was Flayn and Linhardt. Both of those are very intriguing. I think if there's anything I need to do... No, the only other thing I need to do is, because it's the start of a month, we need to change our attire. Well, you could go back to war for a while. You know what? Sure. We'll be in war this month. Just, something a little bit different. Let's explore. I can't hear Sothis' voice anymore. Okay, so there's one main place I want to explore. So we're going to head straight there. Because I believe this is the month where we have the choice. And we need to 100% say we're not in. So where is she? I'm sure it's this month, right? Maybe I'm wrong. I thought she was here, but did I see her name pop up? Oh, is she in the... Where is she? I'm looking for Edelgard. Wait, is she not... Oh, yeah. Yeah, she's in the entrance hall, I guess. Okay. It's not where I thought she was, but that's fine. We'll run over there. I thought... Oh, maybe it just speaks... Maybe she just speaks to us here. That's the other thing. Right, so apparently she's down here. There we go. Hello.
Professor?
There we go.
Professor, will you join me? There's something I must do.
Nope.
It will take a few days, but I promise we'll be back in time for the ceremony at the Holy Tomb.
Where are we going?
It's meant to be a secret, but I'm going to Enbar, the Imperial capital. There is something I must do there.
This decision will drastically change the story. Except that this particular decision will not, and it's only here to get you, to let you know that the next decision you make with Edelgard will drastically change the story. Although this one can drastically change. Basically, as far as I understand it, this one just leaves the option open, and then this one is like, no, Edelgard, I'm not into this, so I must stay. Yes. Is that it? Oh, okay. I love how there's just no dialogue. There's not even like a single line of, alright, see you in a couple days. Okay then, that's unexpected. Alright. I was thinking about what I want to do. First thing I want to do is just run around and get a couple things sorted. So first one is fish, so we'll get that one done here. Oh, this isn't a fishing month, is it? Calendar. This is not a fishing month. Okay, hello.
Hello there.
Thought I'd double check
one,
that.
Yes.
I'm going to buy all of those.
I think this one, yes.
And all of those.
And
all of those. I think we might have a bullion to sell.
Yes.
I could be wrong though.
I thank you. Return soon, please.
Head round to this guy. Hello. Bullion. I do not have a bullion. Anybody individually have a bullion? Nope.
Please come
okay.
again.
Cool. Head on out of here. We're going to run along and do our gardening. So let's do that first.
Hi there.
So that's in this way, this way, this way. Hello. I'd love to do some gardening, yes. Harvest. Ah, we didn't get anything. Oh, that was Northern Fódlan seeds, right? Yes. Which is cultivation 3 with Caledonian soil. Yeah. Perfect. Right, so we've done that one. Ooh, at the back here, just because nobody else is in here. Oh, actually, there is somebody else in here. Right, we'll grab those two. Then, want to do the box. I'm just basically doing anything that is a one-off right now. So, box. 2 notes. I have great love for the sea, but Garreg Mach has too much distance from it. I am needing to be inside the water soon. Where is the best place for swimming? You should visit the sea to the south. Nice. Next one. I feel like the tough fighters who become legends mostly use swords or lances. Are those really weapons you have to wield if you want to make your mark on history? Bare hands. Use them. Oh, he doesn't want to use bare hands? Okay. I forgot that's just how we train him. He uses axes. Just seeing our support. So who do we? So we still need a bunch of people. So we need Lorenz, Raphael, Marianne, Lysithea, Hilda. Hilda, we can only recruit in the last month, but we may already have the stats to do it. Marianne is like a nice to have, but we're not quite there yet. Lysithea, we can recruit randomly. Caspar randomly. Lorenz. So these 3 are randomly. So we really need Marianne to push up points on, and then Hilda. Okay, cool. And these 2 are guaranteed. Sorry, these 3 are guarantees, I believe. 4 are guarantees. In fact, can we recruit them now that I said no to Edelgard? Probably not. You can probably only recruit them next month. That might be worth checking out. Anyway, I wanted to head up here next because I want to do a tournament. Hello. I believe we are now good enough to do this tournament. We are better with the sword and we have a better class. So I believe this is going to be a straightforward slaughter. Okay. Yeah, we're doing reasonable damage. Oh, and this guy is armored, so, you know, that's fair.
Each battle, a chance to grow.
Got that one. Next one. He does 19 damage to us? That's crazy. Oh,
well.
Dead. Okay then. Next one. They're doing more damage. Oh, is this the one we lost on last time, I think? Our crest activated. Is that going to be enough? Our crest activated again for a 3rd time? Come on. No, we lost. We actually didn't do enough damage to kill them. All right. Well, I hate that. What's the other tournament while we're here? The other tournament is magic versus magic. Okay, so we could send someone in there, but we only get an advanced seal out, so we don't need that. Okay. And kind of weirdly, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to end the episode. Thank you for watching. Next time, we're going to do our run around, which we normally do, and plus our explore things. I just wanted to do a little bit of exploring this episode so that, you know, we had some more stuff in it. But we had a lot of supports and some very good ones this time. So thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.